Welcome. Today we're going to make caramel chocolate shortbread squares or bars. And I'm going to be using a shortbread recipe that I got from the Karen Jones and Food and Family. I'm going to be using her shortbread recipe for the bottom part. So thumbs up for her. Check her out. So let's get this done. Let's mix up the shortbread first, and then we'll get that in the oven. Join me. Should we make shortbread caramel chocolate bars? I bet you can have a little bit of shortbread. Okay, let's do that. Okay, for the shortbread, I'm going to be using 1.5 sticks of softened butter, 1/2 cup sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, 1.5 cups of flour plus 1/4 cup flour, and 1/8 a teaspoon of salt. And then once I bake, I'll bake that. And then I'm going to be melting some caramel bits to put that on top of that. And then melting chocolate chips to put on top of that. So yeah, this is going to be fun. Let's do it. Okay, let's cream the butter and the sugar. Okay, let's cream this butter and sugar together. Okay, now let's add the vanilla. Okay, now let's add the flour, and I mixed the salt in with the flour. Okay, now that looks good. It's making a nice little ball there. This is good. Okay. And since I split it in half, I don't know, it really didn't want to go in the little ball, so I probably added like a teaspoon of water, and it worked. So I'm going to wrap this in plastic, and I'm going to wrap this in plastic and let that refrigerate for 30 minutes. Okay, the dough has been, I hope you can see that. The dough has been in the fridge for about 30 minutes. So I'm going to roll this out. Put a little flour on here. Try to get it into a rectangle as best as I can. Whoops. Okay, we'll get it here. Never let the dough conquer you. Oops. The nice thing about dough is you can always okay, I'm gonna get a I'm going to use this. I'm just gonna check. I'm going to cut this. Use this as my pattern here. There we go. Perfection. Okay, dough, you're going to go from my hand to the pan. It's like that. We're going to straighten you out. Tap, tap, tap you in. I put parchment paper on the bottom so it'll be easier to get out. All right, now we're going to bake this, I think about 20 minutes it said. Let me double check the recipe. About 25 minutes till the edges are browned or golden. All right, we'll come back when that comes out of the oven. Okay, just took the shortbread out of the oven. See, lightly browned. Now I'm going to let this cool, and then I can start the caramel. Okay, we're going to do the caramel. And apparently, we just have to put the caramel bits in a saucepan, add 2 tablespoons of water, and cook on medium-low heat 3 minutes or until it's completely melted. I should have had my reading glasses on, because seriously, you really, I don't know, I can't read that. We're going to do that. We're going to put it, add the 2 tablespoons of water and the caramel bits. Put it on medium-low. And stir it till it melts. And I did it again. I walked away and I was talking. I have such a habit of doing that. bear with me. I've been doing this my whole life. It's not going to be easy to change. Alright. It's on medium low. Now we just wait for it to melt. I will get back to you when it gets a little bit more meltier. I don't even know if that's even a word. It's starting to melt. It's all clumping up together like a big ball, so that means it's melting. I don't know why this makes me hungry for baked beans. I'm actually going to make chili one of these days too. Because I love beans. I grew up on beans. Grew up in a Scandinavian and German family. So yeah, we ate a lot of beans. Oh, look at that. That is starting to... See that? Never used those caramel bits before. I was thinking about caramels, and then I was thinking, what about caramel ice cream topping? Maybe that would work. But then I saw these, and I thought, okay, I'll try this. But I have caramel ice cream topping, so I might have to think about that for a while and think, what can I do with that? What you doing down there, my little assistant? Are you vacuuming for me? That's a good girl. Yeah, clean up everything you can, all the crumbs. Oh yeah, look at that. That's melting, melting, melting. Make sure it's good and melted before I add it to my shortbread. Alright, this is ready to go on the shortbread. Switch this out here. And I'm going to pour it over here. Oh, yummy. Okay. Oh, that looks good. Alright, I am going to set this aside and let it cool down. And then we will do the chocolate chips. Okay, the caramel is cooled down. So now I'm going to put these in the microwave, get these melted, and we'll put it over the top of the caramel. Okay, I had these in the microwave. Every 30 seconds I stirred it, and it was a total of about 1 minute and 25 seconds. So let's get this poured onto the caramel. Spread it out. Get it into all the nooks and crannies here. I wonder where they ever come up with. Does anybody know where they come up with the word nook and crannies? I'm always curious about where they come up with words. All right, that looks delicious. Okay, we're going to let that cool and then we can cut them into bars. Thank you for joining me today for chocolate caramel shortbread bars or squares. They are delicious. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have, thank you so much for subscribing. And remember, stay busy and serve others. Bye for now.